What is up? What is good, everybody? Today is a great day because I finally received something that I've been waiting for about a year now. And as you can see, yes, it is the Ramen Toys Ramen Razor. Another rendition of the Ramen Racer, which I didn't have a chance to get when it first came out. But at Joe Fest last year, I seen the Ramen Razor and decided I needed this like as soon as possible. But it wasn't as soon as possible. It was a year later. So it finally showed up in a nice big box. Got a nice big huge dent on the side. But it's packaged very well. You got two mailers inside of the nice big box. As you can see right here, Ramen Razor. On the bottom is the Ramen Racer. Open up the mailers, you got this like cooler looking thing. It's like in a styrofoam like barricade with straps around it. So that huge dent on the side of the box, man, wouldn't matter anyway. You probably need to drop a bomb on this thing to actually take it out. And as you can see right there, it's got the two straps on there. Open it up and you got all your goodies inside. You got the actual Ramen Razor box that it's housed in. So it's housed in like 3 or 4 boxes. Got all your little pieces there wrapped in their little individual plastic. Far as the razor, I guess because it has so many extra parts that it comes inside of this little white box here with, you know, graphics and stuff on it. And as you can see here, I got it out already. I had it on the counter just messing around with it. Wheels, those wheels are sharp. They're like sharp, like how NECA shredder spikes are sharp. See here, got the magnet attachments, man. So there's some cool things with it. There's about one thing I really kind of don't like. It goes with the back and front window, and I'll kind of go over that as the video goes on. Got it spinning around here. Beautiful car. Anytime I'm handling this thing in the past 24 hours, it felt like I was dealing with, like, I know it's kind of crazy to say, like a real old school. Like, you know, a 64, 63 with the streamlines on the side, as you can see here in the back. And then in the front with the hood. I mean, all of it looks good, man. The rooftop, it's just a straight up screaming classic car. 69, 70, Charger vibes. That's really what it's supposed to be. And it's living up to that in the fullest, man. I can't explain how much care and quality was put into the sculpt, put into the paint. Even though this is supposed to look like a piece of crap, I mean, they did a great job with it, putting that patina on there. I love rat rods and things of that nature. So that's what gravitated me towards this car, and especially the extra attachments. Soon as I seen it last year, Buzzer and Ripper fit my mind perfectly to share this car. The cool thing that I got to give much props on is this is like a real coupe, okay? See how Zartan is sitting in the back, and Zartan is not a small guy. You know, it's like a real coupe. You're gonna have your knees scrunched up, but they can fit in the back comfortably. He's about the biggest guy I've done, but I mean, he's sitting comfortably in there, and the driver sits in the front seat comfortably as well. So that was, I give major props on that, because that's like a real coupe. And the difference between a coupe and a 2-door sedan, you don't have that bar in the middle there. You get that whole big window going from the front to the back of the car. You always gotta love a classic coupe, and like I said, it's the streamlines of it, the way that window cutout is, man, that just makes this car, sets it off and just makes it, you know, above the rest. Now, this is what I was talking about. The only thing I kind of feel like we got cheated out of, they went the cheat route. This is like some type of sticker on the side that makes that window, I mean, makes that guard stick to the window. And it's the same thing in the front, man. I mean, I thought we was going to get a magnet for that, or some type of clip to go in, man. But I just hate the way that kind of panned out, man. It kind of looked funky, you know. So I mean, look how it is. It's cocked to the side there. You know, any rumbling, that thing comes on off. I love the back window guard so much, I might end up super gluing it. The front window, it looks cool on or off, but you know, I just wish it had a clip, basically. So the hood, it took me a little while to get it up, man, but it's at the very, very top. It's very thin. You got to just kind of like maybe put your nail up under it to get it up. under it to lift it up. But engine block looks really good. Got some nice silver or chrome paint on there. Well, still more of a silver. Chrome a little bit more shinier than that, but this is shiny. It looks really good. Engine detail looks really good. The serpentine belt on the front is like a rubber band. I almost threw it away, so be careful. I almost threw away a lot of parts with this, so just be careful opening it up, because I just thought they were like packaging rubber bands. No, that's actually like your belt. You actually put that on, and I think later on in the video I actually physically put one on, man. But just great detail, attention to detail, great playability. You see right here, I am popping out this front grill, which is stuck by magnet. It's a mixed component of how to get things to stick on here. The Stickum tape was, I think, the sorriest one. I mean, I love the guys at Ramen, Ace, and all you guys, man, but you should have came a little bit better than that. You got magnets, and then some pieces do clip on, like this front grill that clips on by a magnet, which you can see right here, which is pretty dope. The headlights has that old school kind of like Mopar Plymouth type flavor, where you got the eyelids. These don't close vertical, they close horizontal. As you can see, they go left to right there, which is dope. I always wanted a car with those operated like closing headlights. I don't know if they were gas powered or what powered those back in the day to make them do that, but sick feature. True to a classic car lover, especially like me, and I'm a Mopar guy, so that part was dope. But engine hole, you can slap the engine over it, a hood over it, just make sure it's lined up right, and it'll fit right over it. You can open and close this as you go. And like I said, magnetic wheel hubs, wheel caps to cover up for your tires there, and those stick on actually pretty good. I do like that feature. I think that feature was pretty dope. Same thing with the engine block, the top part where the blower comes out, that sticks on magnetically as well. And as you can see here, that's the front windshield, those stickums. I hate that. This is the other part that I said kind of goes with like a clip-on type effect that I think is pretty good. Stays on pretty good. I can't complain about that. Detail on these guards are awesome. But yeah, you can just clip them in and out. But if you say like this, which this car is not made to be violently crashing around, but say if it violently crashed around, like a lot of these pieces will come on off, man. Will they come off easily? No. The only ones I say would is that Stickum paper for the front and back windshield, but they definitely will come on and off. And as you can see, as I'm putting that front shield on, it looks really good without it. You can just see clearly through it. What I'm showing you here now is two clips on the left and right side. This is where your bulldozer effect just pops in at. This is another snap click in effect here that worked pretty good, feels pretty good, staying on. I don't think it's going to come off like that, not unless it violently crashes. But see, the thing with this car is this is not something that Hasbro made. On the box it says adult collectibles, so to me this is almost like a mix between a model car, a toy car, and I don't want to say a remote control, but with the remote control, I mean with the lights and the electronics and all that. Now this right here, I was expecting the Ramen Razor. I was looking forward to that more, but this black on black metal, it's tough. This is my favorite out of the two. I'm not even gonna hold y'all on that. I mean, this thing looks really good. This is something I would really push in real life. Just an all blacked out 69 Charger. You know what I'm saying? Nice all the way around. This is for the car enthusiasts right here. Also has interchangeable parts. As you can see here, I just popped off the hood. Has two C-clips. That just pretty much going. I would be careful taking them off. And I was about to say they pretty much go on and off, but just be careful taking it off. There's a bar that you want to kind of keep your fingers close to when you go and pop that off, just so you don't crack or break anything. This car feels pretty sturdy, but once again, it also is a collectible, man. It does feel delicate. Maybe I'm being delicate with it because I want to take care of it and don't mess it up, man. But just look at that beauty of this car, the streamlines. Here is the top of the engine block with the blower on top of it. Let me get it to focus in. Yes, there we go. It has magnets in it, so it sticks on. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit, just kind of show you like, hey, if it sticks back, which I like that feature. I think that feature is Totally worth it. I think that feature is totally dope. Feels sturdy when you have the rubber band on. You got to put the rubber band on the right way in the front, or it'll make that top blower part kind of flip forward and come off because too much pressure on it. And as you can see here, I'm putting it on, putting that serpentine belt on and getting it around. But once you put it on right, everything's nice and tight and locked in place, and you're ready to roll and put it back in. One thing I will say about this black metal, and this is just preference, it comes with 3 different hood options. You get a solid hood, which originally came on it, and then you get this hood with the hole in it, so you can have, you know, the blower and everything sticking out like total hot rod status, or you can just have the simple engine hood scoop. I'm more of the simple engine hood scoop guy because that's just my preference, but it's always great when you got options. You got 3 different hoods with this thing. Get it to focus in a little bit just so you can see the beauty of it, but just freaking awesome, man. Freaking awesome, man. It's hard to deny this black metal. And as you can see here, I'm just about to pop that hood back off again. You can see how well was I putting? Yeah, I was putting it on. Yeah, I guess I was showing you how it fits on. But as you can see there in the beginning, my fingers were close to the middle of that bar, because that's where the pressure is. You don't want to snap your hood. I believe somebody could easily do that. But as you can see, goes right over it. Pretty simple. Looks pretty good. Looks damn awesome, man. Once again, magnetic centerpieces for your wheel caps, for your rim caps, man. And it just looks great, man. I want to get in it and drive it right now, man. But like I said, I'm more of a hood scoop guy. But the engine on this one is just a little bit different. It's not so silvery. It's kind of almost got almost like a gold. I wouldn't necessarily say rose gold, but it's just a little bit different. Look at the detail. We got diamond cuts on the mattress, on the mat that says Ramen Toys or Ramen Racer. So diamond cuts on the mat. Now what I'm trying to do right here is move that kind of like toggle switch around for your gear shift. I'm not too sure if it moves, but it's pliable enough where you can move it around. It's made to move. Once again, seats have forward and back. They also recline, which is great. Look at all that room back there. Also, the back's floor has carpet, man. I mean, like I say, man, like when you start paying like $200 over vehicles, like this little different stuff that you got going on, man, that's where it counts. That's where it counts. And I believe Ramen has done their job on here. Now, as more and more vehicles show up in the 112 scale, I believe prices should go down, because now you got more competition. Now crazy that we talk about this video here, but it's almost back to the Engines of Vengeance, why there was such a big fuss over there, because it wasn't too many vehicles around. In the back, you have a case set up for a battery to go in, where I think it's like a rechargeable battery that you got. Magnetic also on the tail lights. I like these tail lights right here. I think it fits the car more, but hey, options are always great, man. You can't go wrong with different options. I knew I was going to put these tail lights on before I even got this, because I seen the different features. Once again, on the back bumper, I thought this was a magnetic piece. It's not. It just pegs in. But you get another bumper in the video, you'll see that I mess around with it. I never get it on. I still haven't had a chance to figure out how does it go, but I'm almost sure it's a back bumper. It comes with magnets on it, and you know, later on down the road I'll figure out, you know, how this thing goes. But that other bumper has a peg on it, so I'm not too sure, but it looks like more your old school classic bumper. And I cannot figure this thing out, you know. And I haven't had too much time to mess around with it. To be quite honest with you, I do like the other bumper better, but this one isn't bad. This one right here, it definitely just reminds me of a classic old school. Sometimes some of them classic old schools that had that nice slim chromed out bumper in the back, and it gives you an option of that. Now with that other tail light piece, we'll see later on in the video that the Razor and the Racer, they have the same, but just a little bit different. Cool thing about these vehicles, they're all interchangeable to a certain degree. Every last one of them, the Racer to the Razor, you can change and start switching out different parts on it, which I think that's cool. For the most part, how they come, I'm cool with what they got, not unless you just want to switch up a hood or something like that. And the cool thing about it, like, you could take this black car and just say if it maybe look like it got in an accident, take the hood off, put the green beat up hood on there from the Razor, like you get some body work done or something like that, man. So playability is endless. I'm glad I ordered both of these, man. And it just gets me to the point now, like, I think I'm about maxed out on vehicles, man. I got the Rattler still coming, and just a few more other things, the Ramen tank, and I think I got 2 black medals of these on BBTS, which I'm being that I got it in hand, I'm definitely going to get them, man. I think I'm about done, man. I am satisfied and full. So right now I am lifting up the hood again. Once again, it's really thin up under there, trying to get that open. There you go. See how the engine, if you don't have it sitting right, it'll block you. Yeah, so you got to have it sitting in there just right, or it'll block you coming in. And you see, I just took the hood, I took the top of the engine block off, because when you have another hood on there, that blower has to be out of there. You just got to have a flathead type engine so that other hood can sit on there. And you can see right there, I'm trying to keep my fingers centered towards the middle, because I really believe somebody will break this out here. It's going to happen to somebody. Hopefully not me, to be quite honest with you. Pull that T-bar up, and now I'm about to put on what I want, that black hood scoop. I think that's just such a more sleeker, it's still powerful because you got that scoop, air's going to that engine, but it's just a lot more sleeker, and just a lot more my style. Not over the top, but still got a little flash and pizzazz to it. Definitely want to make sure everything's sitting in there right, so that that hood can sit down. This is almost kind of like an old school. Sometimes you got to slam this, slam like the doors. Something is not right. I'm doing something where I got it. Maybe the engine's not sitting right. There we go. And as you can see there, the bumper guard fell off. I'm not too big a fan of these. This is another pagan thing here. It's cool. If it's there, it's there. It's not. But just I feel like I haven't mastered how to put them in yet. So that's why that one fell off. But once again, they'll fall off. And as you can see there, I had those 2 back bumpers, which were pretty much the same. Just one had different chrome around the edge, a little bit more brighter chrome. Got the lights. The thing with the lights is you can have a cord to plug them in, that's cool if you want on the shelf. The cord is not long. But I do wish they had just more your standard traditional batteries, just your AA's. But they got a rechargeable battery. We're going to see how that works out. I'm going to grab one of them because I don't want to have this thing plugged in. Lights look really good. Now that looks menacing, coming down a dark alleyway with just those 4 headlights just beaming. And then this looks even more sicker with just those 4 tail lights, just driving off, man. They just shining bright. And as you can see there, you see the cord under the pipes. That's because it's straight lined into a wall. But I'll get the battery for it or whatnot. But as far as lights, I think they did a great job on the lights, man. It's a good looking piece. Like I said, some of the things are questionable, but there's more pros than cons on this one. It's about 2 cons on this with 8 pros. So great vehicle. I'm glad I got these. Like I said, they're running about $250 now. That Razor is actually on sale on the Ramen toy site for like $210. I really believe these vehicles should be priced around about $200. Like, for real. As the more vehicles come to us from different companies, and hey, I got this, I think these prices should go down. But this vehicle is great. This is awesome. Don't pass up on this. That's just my personal opinion. They're running about $250. Grab that, especially this black metal. But that's all I got to say for that. Until the next time, God bless. And if you can, hit me up on my Instagram at Geppetto910. Peace.